Hi everyone, this is Team 14 from Hull International Business School. I'm Kanti Kalyan Arumili and my team members are Hector Mendes, Lynn Johansson, Oinken Adams, Uchi Ikilado. We are doing this as a part of the project for data and decisions. The name of the project is Sustainability Analysis and Recommendations for the Toyota brand. Toyota objectives: creating and developing advanced technologies and providing outstanding services and products that fulfill the needs of customers worldwide. As a consultation firm, our analysis objectives is creating insights based on primary research built on how Toyota brand is perceived to be a sustainable brand in the UK and provide recommendations to improve Toyota's marketing campaign.
In order to get an insight of how people perceive Toyota, a survey was conducted using a sample size of 39 participants who were selected based on their location and exposure to the UK automotive industry. The main questions were, what does sustainability mean to the consumers? How do the consumers see Toyota in terms of sustainability, and what does Toyota is doing right or wrong? From the 39 respondents, 54 were male and 46 were female. The average age was 32 years and 72% were UK located. We run a regression to see if there are any determinants of gender in the decisions to make or buy car decision, and there were none. The main sources of data we chose were primary data, secondary data, and analytical tools. Some biases and limitations we found out were that the sample was not large enough, 28 were not located in the UK, and they were masters of from Holt. Analytical tools give different numbers, even though you are using the same matrix, so they're only indicative numbers.
From our analysis, sustainability is an important factor in the UK consumer market. Of the participants surveyed, 51% perceived sustainability to mean environmental friendliness, with 70% being motivated by fuel consumption and 57% choosing the environment as a reason to own eco-friendly car, even though majority were concerned about charging stations. This shows that consumers are ready for eco-friendly cars, but are concerned about the practicality of owning and maintaining such cars. The analysis also shows that consumers are embracing sustainable cars regardless of the price. Eco-friendly car sales surpassed diesel-powered vehicles for the first time in 2020. Respondents voted BMW, Toyota, and Tesla as the best cars for UK roads. Most would typically pay an average of £10,000 to £20,000 for their car of choice, and although 42% mentioned price as a major concern for scaling to an eco-friendly car, 46% of the respondents were still willing to pay an additional £5,000 for an eco-friendly car. This shows that consumers consider this price increment justifiable if the car had added sustainability attributes. Our analysis also shows that Toyota is strongly associated with sustainability by UK consumers. Though the general perception of Toyota was 94% favorable, as most respondents described the brand as affordable, durable, and reliable, showing that there's a general respect for the brand. When asked the first word that would associate with Toyota, interestingly, even though 70% of respondents consider Toyota to be a manufacturer of sustainable vehicles, it hardly registered a keyword used by respondents to describe Toyota, highlighting that respondents do not easily associate Toyota with sustainability. Now to recommendations.
We produced 4 different recommendations based on the analysis that we made, and the first one being leveraging Toyota's sustainability efforts and its impact on the environment in marketing to increase brand perception. We see that Toyota has achieved some great sustainability efforts by educating people that will have an impact on the future of the automotive industry, by reducing CO2 emissions, by creating a just-in-time manufacturing models, amongst many other things. We think this could be communicated and used in the communication in a much more direct way in order to increase the brand perception towards sustainability, especially in regard in relation to how consumers see sustainability and creating a synergy there. The second one is to educate consumers on how hybrid and electric cars work. Looking at the survey and also looking at search queries and data from online, we realized that most people don't understand how hybrid cars work and think that they need to be recharged. On that hypothesis, we also interviewed people and came to the conclusion that most people don't realize that you don't need a charging station, which is what the biggest hurdle seen by consumers and potential consumers to buying a hybrid car. So we recommend to educate the general public to realizing this benefit. The third one is to establish Toyota as a thought leader within hydrogen fuel cell cars. This is very much in regard to the future and very likely ban in the UK of petroleum cars, any petroleum-driven cars, including hybrid cars. It's a very new technology and a very new space. Most people don't know about it, and very few companies are taking up the space and actually educating the general public and potential consumers. Only BMW has created content here and also some car content sites, but no, there's a good big gap here and a good opportunity for Toyota to take that space as a thought leader, especially with Mirai having launched years ago. The fourth and last one is to own the word eco-friendly, because in our surveys, we saw that most people think about eco-friendly when they think about sustainability within the automotive industry. And we think that it's important to use the language that potential consumers and consumers are using in order to create, to use their language and create a positive brand perception that way. To conclude, Toyota has a strong position within sustainability, and we believe that to future-proof, where sustainability is becoming increasingly important, that Toyota needs to communicate its sustainability efforts and its impact, increase the awareness when it comes to charging stations not needed for hybrid cars, establish thought leadership within hydrogen fuel cell cars, and own the word eco-friendly. Thank you.